Unless you want him to play, no, you can't even play offense. So
the referees let him know.
Not sure.
Not part of the rules. Get your goaltender back on the bench. Good try though.
Cheeky move. Maybe you catch him sleeping. I've never seen that before.
So the Rampage will lose number 70 for the remainder of the game as he'll sit for the next 12 minutes. There'll be no time left for him to see a return to the action. Roberts takes a hit, Rampage clears, we'll get an icing and a face-off back down to the left of Flett. 3:53 left to go. Rampage have to call off this next 2 minutes, which really wipes out any chance of a comeback.
Yeah, it just really sucked the momentum out of them right there, but you know, you never know. Never ever know.
Olander steps in on the draw. Tied up again, Rampage unable to gain it, Roughriders with the puck. Shot on net, blocked in front by Gudanis. He'll clear it. Good play by Gudanis to block that shot and then just soft it into the neutral zone. Shot on net, steers it to Gudanis. Gudanis now fires it around the wall, chipped out by Roberts, not out of the zone though. Held in, he gets some help from Sarver, some whacking at it. Kept in by the Roughriders, shot on Flett. He'll make the save, he'll hold on to it. Referee has some words with 91 Grazer. Came hard after the goaltender. He told him, hey, no reason to come down there. Grazer turns and said, what did I do?
One of the best exchanges ever. What did I do? You know what you did.
The referee tells him,
that's a ref that has control of the game. I appreciate that.
Sarver to the left of Flett on this draw in the defensive zone. Minute 22, minute 23 left to go on the Rough Rider man advantage. Roughriders win the draw. Control it up top. Throws it back down in the corner. Rampage fired up the wall into a pile. White piled up there. We're going to get a whistle. As Michael Shaw tied up there with Emery White. Referee blows the whistle so that there's no potential of an injury there. We'll get a face-off to the left of Ethan Flett. Jack Whittingham. He'll win the draw up top to the Roughriders. They'll end up gaining possession here as Whittingham looked like he had that one and then he fired it up top off his backhand. It ends up on the Roughriders stick. Roughriders now behind their own net. 3 players on the one for Gudanis. He's doing a great job there defensively. Up to the half wall now. Back up top. They walk towards the middle. Back. And we'll get a shot on net, blocked out front by Gudanis again. Gudanis, another nice play, chips it out front to himself. He'll chase after it. And Cole Pelik will fire it into his own bench. There's another good shot blocked by Gudanis and a good clear.
Yeah, just a bit too hard, tossing it to himself with the head. You know, sometimes it's hard to judge, especially when you're going full speed towards the puck. But hey, good play. They got the face-off down in the zone here. It looks like 39 seconds left on the kill there. So we'll have an opportunity here maybe to get a shot or two and then kill off the rest of this penalty kill.
Schaffner will take the draw. The referees will reset here with a new Rough Riders player. Off the draw, nice play there by Schaffner. Almost had an opportunity. Rough Riders cleared the puck, chased down by Cole Taylor. He'll turn, throw it back up the ice off the boards. We're going to get an icing here. As Taylor had a minute or two, just get his head up north, get his feet north and make a play. He just turned and fired it.
Yeah, one of the things I learned that came in very useful at around this age is to learn your defensive partner's stick, but also your forwards. It looked like he was expecting Regan to be a lefty rather than a righty. Great pass if he's a lefty, but terrible pass if he's a righty, as he's not going to be able to receive that. So that's one of the things you want to key in on as a defenseman, is know what side of the body you want to pass to for each person.
Shot tipped out front, rebound cleared away by Olander. 10 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Roughriders. Good penalty kill pressure applied here by the Rampage, just not allowing the Roughriders to get anything set up. And that'll do it as Rampage are now full strength. Shot on net and a weird turnover. Fanned on it. There's an opportunity. Shot off of Flett's head. Went right off his noggin and up into the netting right by our studio. Good save by Flett, standing tall, taking one off the head. Yep. And we'll get a face-off to his right. That's the end of the Rough Rider power play. Minute 51 left to go, 6-3 hockey game. It'll be Taylor, Whittingham, White, Bender, and Ariantonum. For the Rampage, Rough Riders win the draw. And unable to get a stick on it. Rampage doing a good job tying up. Taylor throws it around the boards, picked up there. Through the neutral zone. All the way in. White will skate after it. Rough Riders throw it up the boards. And out of the zone they come. 1-on-1 here against Nathan Bender. 2-on-1 if they hurry. 2-on-1 passes there. 3-on-1. And it's a goal. As terrible back check pressure there.
Yeah.
Started as a 1-on-1, turned to a 2-on-1, turned into a 3-on-1. And the Rampage with no chance there with a minute 21 left. It's a 7-3 hockey game.
Yeah, it was just a breakdown on all ends. There was no back check. The neutral zone, I mean, it's kind of indicative of the kind of spirit of what's going on right now. Where, you know, the Rampage are down right now. I think the energy, looking at the bench, the energy's down. It was just kind of a, you know, not a hard-working play there. Not much more to say about that.
That'll all but do it here, as any chance for a Rampage comeback essentially snuffed out, as they were able to score 3 straight. And the Rough Riders came back and they've scored 3 straight of their own to make it a 7-3 hockey game with 1 minute left to go here in the final period. Sarver up the ice, turned over here. Rough Riders shot on net. Glove save made, picked up by Gudonis. He clears to Roberts. Roberts takes a hit, can't get it out of the zone. Some pushing and shoving going on. Shot on net, save made by Flett. Back up to the point, defenseman pinches down. Sargent back up top. Slap shot, just goes wide. Traffic in front, Olsen skates after another shot. Flett with the save as McCord. Nice turn shot there, just turned, fired it on Flett. He's held his ground. 28 seconds left to go.
Ruff's taking charge of the game here. There's been a little bit of chippiness between whistles, and you know, and he's not having any. It looks like Grazer came across and put his shoulder into somebody. It's just, you know, it's not necessary at this point. You're up by 4 goals, especially from either team. You don't want to see any sort of roughhousing or nonsense like that. So good props to the ref for taking charge of this game. 28 seconds left. You don't need to see any fights or anything like that.
An unsportsmanlike conduct. Trevor Grazer goes to the box. Rampage on the power play for the remaining 28 seconds of this game. And they'll switch out the Rough Riders as Peterson will head out. Olander loses the draw, but it goes up top to the Rampage. They're able to keep it in for a second. Thrown down to Flett. He'll play it up the ice. Big turnover. Shot. Flett makes the save as Peterson takes the shot. As Flett made a nice pass, tape to tape to Peterson, giving him an extra shot. I don't know if that was to pad his stats or just an errant pass.
I'll stay out of this one.
Face off to the left of Flett. The referee's doing a great job keeping control of this one. Off the draw, Rampage win it. 10 seconds left to go. They'll get one more rush here. Jack Whittingham fires it on net. Save made by Pollock. Puck in the corner. Rough Riders gain possession. And they'll chip it up the glass, and that'll do it. One final hit. And the Rough Riders will skate away with a 7-3 victory over the Colorado Rampage. A disappointing evening for the home team. They were just flat out skated today by the Rough Riders. They were opportune. They had a couple breakaway goals, power play goal. That's all they could muster. They pulled it back. They were down 4-0, came back 4-3, and the Rough Riders finished it off with 3 unanswered of their own. Finished it off. Final score 7-3.
You saw during those 3, they took advantage of the opportunities. They were outworking them for a bit there. But really, over the whole course of the game, the Roughriders really just outworked them. They outworked them, they outraced them, they beat them to pucks, they got more shots. They did what they had to do to win the game ultimately. So,
well, that'll do it for this broadcast. I want to thank Carson Moon Owens, our producer, our cameraman Aaron Cunliffe, color commentator David Cunliffe. We're going to take a quick break here. We're going to have a bit of a intermission with the Zamboni. You guys can tune off this broadcast and tune back into our WSBN.TV broadcast in 15 minutes or so, featuring the 18U Roughriders against the home team, Colorado Rampage 18U AAA team. Should be a heck of a hockey game. So
absolutely.
Sign off on this game. Tune back into our 18U game. We'll be back on Rampage TV. Stick around too between the first and the second, and we will have another interview with the village principal, Nathan Gorsh. Amazing school. We'll learn a little bit more about that. On behalf of Rampage TV, thanks for tuning into this Bantam AAA broadcast. Again, we'll be back in about 15-20 minutes on air with the 18U game. This is Sean Hathaway on Rampage TV.